Hello everyone, my name is Maufung. Today I'm going to talk about how you can get rid of negative thinking. Now on the earlier video I told you that on next video I will talk about how you can get rid of your negative thinking. So first you must know is its source, from where it is coming, how it is generating. The more you will be aware from where it is coming, the more easier it will become for you to stop it. Now if you don't know how to open a bottle, you will struggle and you will get frustrated. But when you know that how to open it, it becomes much easier to get frustrated. Now every negative thinking that comes to our mind has a source. When we are born, we are curious. We are curious how it is work, why the sun come up, why there's air, why the water fall down when you fall. So many questions we ask to our elder person. The more we know, the more we want to learn when we were young, because we don't know anything about the world. Now, when you become curious, like why am I experiencing, why is this sudden negative thoughts are coming, you will start to find a way how to stop it. Now when you neglect it and keep it aside and ignore it, it starts to grow by itself, because it's almost like a disease. When doctor told you that your sugar level is high and you start ignoring and you start who cares, and when it reached the extreme, that time you regret, I ignored it when doctor told me to stop taking too much sugar. Now the question is, now when you know the source, instead of ignoring it, you go more nearer to it in solving the problem. So the first step is knowing where it is coming from, whether it is coming from watching a video, whether it is coming from a journal, whether from a news, anything from anywhere it can come. Most of the time we feel when we are watching a news, we feel like it will not affect our mind, but psychologically, unknowingly stuck in our mind, it starts to affect our mindset. So it is necessary that we know, we care what we are watching, what we are reading, and what we are installing in our mind. Because it is said that when there is an ad popping up on your screen, never click on it, because it could be a virus. And you don't want virus destroying your laptop, your phone, right? So we must be careful about what we are reading and what we are listening and what we are seeing, because these three dimensions, from anywhere, from listening or reading or seeing, it can get installed in our mind, and you will never going to know it until it's too late. So first thing you should know is source. Now how to get rid of it? When you found out that from this area my negativity is generating, so stop watching that and get away from as much as possible. Get away from it, ignore it, so that it stop harming you and make your life better. The second one is alone. Now it's not very possible to stay with your friend or with your loved ones every time. But sometimes you will have to be alone. This is where the many negative thoughts we can generate. That time, instead of standing, I say later, watching, doing useless things or sitting idle, start working on something like doing exercise or any exercise or mental exercise that makes you stronger, that makes you feel better. Because when you stay alone, you're not only wasting your time, you are giving a time to generate negativity in your mindset. This is where it's also increasing because when you are idle, you start to take your mind into wander like a monkey from one tree to another tree. Now when you use your mind at that time, instead of sitting idle or staying idle, you are destroying the negative thoughts at that time instead of generating it. That's the second step. Third step is sacrifice for the long term, not for the short term. I learned this from my mentor course. Although I didn't have personal mentors, I call those my course whom I admire and listen to their words and follow their principles from books. It could be from books or watching video. The first one is you have to be willing to sacrifice for the long term, not for the short term. The most people, what they do is they want to sacrifice for long term result. They want it for the short term, but anything you do will happen overnight. That is why I just said that Rome was not built in one night or one day. So it took many years to build the Roman Empire. So many people sacrificed their lives. So many kings came and went. So it's, as I said, that if you want to get rid of negative thoughts, you have to be willing to sacrifice for the long term, not the short term. Now, how will you sacrifice? The question is how we will sacrifice, or by ignoring the negative thoughts, by destroying all the sources from where it's coming. It could be source, or maybe when you are sitting alone, maybe it could be negative people around you. Sometimes it's not possible to ignore that there are, but sometimes yes, by finding a way to deal with them, or not to get absorbed by their thoughts. Now, by emotion, I would like to say one thing is that I'm also making a video on emotion, or maybe hopefully next video I will make a video on emotion, where I will talk about why I need to get aware of emotion, because recently I began to learn that emotion plays a great role in your life. In this video, in this topic, I'm going to make a full video. Now, when you sacrifice for the long term, you're looking for the end result that you're gonna get after 5 years, 10 years, maybe 15 years, maybe 1 year. It could be more also, less also, depending on the work you're doing. So constantly working on yourself and trying to finding a way how to stop it, the negative thoughts. You are doing much better than those people who are not doing nothing at all and sitting at the home and thinking that one day will go away, but it's not that true. Thank you so much. I hope this video will help you. I will see you soon. Bye.